Modern day dating is completely broken. If you're a man in today's world, you already feel it. Um, Dating used to be about love, connection, and building something together, but now it's really about power plays and short term validation. And men, we're just all checking out, and it's not hard to see why. Okay, so let's check this out here. Um, you can't build a meaningful relationship when the game is really just rigged against you. Okay, a lot of men feel disrespected, feel treated like a backup plan, and this is just why so many men are walking away from dating. They're walking away from marriage, walking away from various industries, and working a lot, and even going to college too. Okay, so stick around. We're going to talk about this more. And we're going to go from there. All right, and because we're going to be pulling back the curtain on this phenomenon on men going their own way, so to speak. All right. So let's look at this. Okay. Let's just start with the basics. Why are men walking away? Just guys just walking away just because they're not interested in women anymore, or not sexually attracted to them anymore, or they're playing for another team, or no, it's none of that. Men are starting to see with the rise of feminism, men are starting to see that the juice is just not worth the squeeze. Women are so dominant in every area of life, it's not really leaving much room for men to have a say. Again, yeah, we got to look at feminism. I believe in feminism in terms of its original purpose to give women, at least, on the surface, right, a fair chance about equal opportunity. Okay, equal opportunity of entry doesn't always equate to equal opportunity of outcome, but still the opportunities there, which I'm all for. But it's kind of morphed into what feminism is today. It's morphed into dominance over men, and for men to be submissive. It's really kind of really like a role reversal. Okay, and that just doesn't sit well with a lot of men. Guys are checking out because of so many things like your Me Too movements, your HR departments that are really hard on guys. You give a woman a compliment, she might, she can go to HR and get you fired, and that messes with your livelihood. Uh, Catcalling laws, and I don't think it's not nice to catcall anyways, but there's certain countries, certain cities, they've got, you can get in trouble if a woman feels threatened out in the street just by you simply glancing at her. We got the girls in the gym, they got the gym creep thing phenomenon going on. Guy just glances, she puts that on social media, it goes viral. Um, Women just used to be plain nicer. Again, as I always say, I'm older than probably most of you guys out there. And as I always go to my back in the day stuff, that yes, that too, there was a time that women were not like this. I make no judgment. I'm not saying women are any villains or anything like that. It's just, this is how everything has just evolved. There is just much less importance put on masculinity and our role in this current world. And yeah, a lot of men just feel left behind. So uh, let's go into why other reasons why guys are checking out. Okay, so many reasons. Hypergamy is still there. It's just this illusion of unlimited options. Men are still checking out because the dating apps, we know about that, heavily favor women. Okay. There's more men on the dating apps. The algorithms on the dating apps probably have a lot to do with the lack of success as well of men. Okay. So, a lot of guys, they just feel that, look, if they're not in that top 20%, that's 80-20 rule, a lot of guys just don't feel the juice is worth the squeeze to really try anymore like they used to, you know? Um, I know a lot of young guys in college. They don't even want to be in college anymore because the college is just so liberal. If they are a conservative and don't be a conservative young white male, you're pretty much ostracized. And so this is a big part of our population here. Technically by the numbers. And if you have a lot of men checking out, well, what is society going to look like down the line? Okay, not everyone's looking at that, but we should be looking at that. Okay, so that's hypergamy. Women's need to have their innate need to have the best partner for themselves to ensure their genetic future continues forward. Okay, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. It rarely ever does. These hypergamous women will choose Pookie or Ray Ray, some of the lowest low lives out there, because he's 6'5" and got a jawline, and he can blow her back out all night. Hey, that's gonna make sure her genes survive. And you know what? Yeah, her genes may survive when he knocks her up. He won't be around. He'll die out because he'll be in jail or dead. Okay, but you know what? These decisions are all made on emotion, so can't even question it, guys. Don't even try. All right. Um, let's look at another thing. Another reason why guys are checking out marriage, okay, and divorce. You know, the divorce rates between 40 and 50%, and it goes up to over 70%, I believe, with second or third marriages. Okay. So I don't know. I mean, like, if you were, I don't even know if it's worth getting married these days here in America to a feminist thinking kind of woman. I don't know. I doubt it. I wouldn't do it personally. That's just me. I'm not trying to endorse a life or lifestyle. That's just my opinion. We're all entitled to it. Okay. You know, if you're going to jump out of a plane, right, and you're 10,000 feet above the ground, and you ask the jump master, I guess that's the guy standing at the door, is going to slap you on the back on the way out. Hey, if you ask him what's the percentage this parachute's not going to open, and he says it's a 40% chance that it won't open, are you going to jump? I don't know. I wouldn't jump. I'd go back and sit down and wait for that plane to land. That's kind of the way I look at marriage in terms of divorce. There's a very high chance that it's going to not work, and there's even a higher chance, up to 80% chance, you're not going to file for it. She is. She's going to find a reason not to be happy, whatever it is, real or imagined, and you're going to pay for it. Okay, there's a lot of risk. So what's going to happen? You're going to lose half. Even if she didn't build everything you built up with her, she's still going to get half anyways. Divide the rest of your assets. You'll get that damn pension if you can. Some states, I believe, like New York, you're going to have to pay not just your divorce attorney, you got to pay her attorney too. Uh, Different states, depending on how long you're together, you got to look at alimony, obviously child support, all those things. And she's going to get the kids. The courts will make sure she gets majority custody. Okay, so you get to see the kids less, and you're going to have to pay out the pocket. Okay, court system. Don't even get me started on that. So a lot of guys are just figuring like these marriage laws are so antiquated. I understand why they're provisioned the way they are, why they're provisioning the way it is. It's the way it is now. But you know what? That was from years ago. I mean, and it can't be the same. But they're not going to modify them. So that's a big reason too. A lot of guys are they're just not into it, and I completely get it. Um, you know, the cost to society here is just really great. Um, Men are again not going to college as much, so there's going to be less educated men in the field, probably less men to carry business and infrastructure. Our birth rates are dropping, our loneliness is going up. You know, it's just really a broken system, and so a lot of men are just backing out. So but here's the thing. It again, as I say in my other videos, it may seem like doom and gloom, but check it out. Don't go anywhere just yet. Men, we can still live the life that you want to live. Okay? You can still do what you want to do. You can live the life once again that you want to live, but this is how you do it. You do it by looking at your health, your wealth, your happiness, and your purpose. Okay. If we stick by these things, as I've said in other videos, that's going to be the recipe that I'm going to be going off of a lot. Health, wealth, happiness. Okay. All right. So I don't know, I left out one, but so you guys put your health first. You'll be around a long time. Look at your wealth, look at your finances, invest in those areas of your life. Your happiness, your self care. What are you doing? Do you like to go to the gym, the walk, walk, shooting range, hiking, whatever stuff like that? Okay. Purpose. I'm sorry, that's what I left out. So, purpose. Where are we going in life? You have to continually ask yourself, what do you want from this life? What does this life want from you? Okay. And when you meditate on that and you find that purpose, whatever that is, it's a beautiful thing. And it takes a while to get there for some of us. Some of us never get there, but I recommend that we always try it. Okay? If you focus on these areas of life, the decent woman will come around. Generally, they do. I'm going to tell you something else too. There's a lot of guys. Look. I hear about the passport bro thing all the time. You know, I've been traveling since the mid to late 1980s all over the world. So I guess I'm an OG passport bro, if you want to call me that. I've seen how it is in different countries. There's no shame in going to different countries. There's no shame in going to where you want it. If that 80/20 rule is going here, and you're invisible to 80% of the women, you know, or only 20, you're not in that 20% rather, well, you just go where you want it. I'm not saying you got to live in Thailand, Philippines, or Colombia, or all these other places, but it would be neat to visit some of these places. You know, I could tell you from my own experiences going to all these different countries. Real quick, you guys, personal note. I felt like a man for the first time in my life when I was around what I saw were real women. And I don't mean like just the dating partner or anything like that. Just interactions with feminine, soft women. Just wow, it's almost I can't even put it. It's one of the few things I can't really articulate and put in words, except to say it just made me feel like more of a man. I never really felt that here with any woman, even in all my many intimate situations. Just never felt that way. So it's something different and something that you'll experience when you go to these places. So I just put that out there, you know, and you kind of integrate that in with everything else you're doing, you know, then you will build a life that you want to live, you know. So again, uh, that's going to conclude the video. Like and subscribe to the channel. I want the channel to blow up. I want it to get big. I got a lot of good information for you guys. So just keep, you know, just keep liking, subscribing, commenting. Hey, comment whatever you want. That's fine. Any comment is good because I interact with all the comments. Okay, all the people that leave a comment. So, all right, you guys, take care of yourselves. All right, bye.